All right, everyone knows I have the best patrons, but I was told that my OG patrons, my original, the original squad of patrons sent me a package, and then I got this package in the mail from Andrew V, who is who's in my Discord server and who is in the comment section all the time and always has been. This is not going to be just an unboxing video. We are also going to talk about cold foil commons. Because lots of things are moving in it. I've wanted to talk about cold foil commons for a while, and this seems like the perfect opportunity. So we're going to see what's in here, and then we're going to talk about cold foil commons. I was told I have to open this on camera by some people who have been supporting me for a very, very long time, since the beginning of this whole channel thing. So I'm very appreciative. I was told it's a housewarming present. And we'll see what it is. I'm very curious. I've never gotten a package that looked like this before. I'm impressed with Andrew's ability to wrap things. Okay. Boom. All right. I think there's a letter here. Is this going to stay? Sweet. Open on camera. I was told, everybody, to open it on camera. So here we go. This is from the original viewers, the original people. You know what I mean? Well, why did you do it like that? All right, here we go. Open. It didn't have room. Oh, stutter there. I didn't have room in my my room to open this on with my computer stream, whatever. So we are going to talk about cold foil commons, though. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about fun stuff. Hopefully this will be fun itself, and if it's too fun, then we'll talk about cold foil commons in a different video. So I don't know what to do, but you know, I don't like unboxing videos of just like, this is the stuff I got. So I wanted to make this a little bit more. All right, here we go. Sup, Louie? We heard you got a new house. We also heard you like mats. Well, strike your idea for another house mat so you can imagine, because now your guests will be enlightened as soon as their Mage Master boots cross the... Hey, good call out to our cold foil common discussion. Cross the threshold into your next level fab streamer studio. Like you, we weren't able to pull a foil one from the mat packs, but we do hope you enjoy this one anyway. Seriously though, keep up the hard work and you're bringing a fun, positive community of card game lovers together online in a world where common decency and mutual respect are increasingly harder to come by. Your patrons enjoy the genuine enthusiasm for the game and its community over emphasis on profit alone. We hope you enjoy this one-of-a-kind gift for years to come, and in the meantime, we'll keep being kind to the people around us. Sincerely, your patrons, Diglett, Techie, Kloss, Homer, Simi, Kaziki, S Slayer, I Love Kush, and Ice9. P.S. You seem to have a knack for putting mats on your walls, so maybe one day we can send you a nice framed art print for your floor. So wait, P.S. The usage of this artwork is approved by LSS for this purpose. Wow, that's awesome. Happy birthday if it reaches in your time. Wow, that's a lot of PSs. Man, this is gonna be cool. I think I know what this might be. All right, let's see it. It's an Enlightened Strike floor mat. That's freaking amazing! It's an E-Strike playmat to match the E-Strike mat on the wall. Oh man, we're gonna put this right as you enter into this studio. That is gonna be... that is awesome. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Thank you to all the OG patrons. Man, you guys are fantastic. That is so cool. Look, it's even got like the rainbow. The rainbow is like where the... so cool. I love it. The rainbow continues. Look, this is underneath. This is a reveal of the full artwork. Did they send you that? That's crazy. The artwork cuts off here in the Enlightened Strike. Man, a reveal of the full artwork of Enlightened Strike, everybody. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you guys. That is so cool. That'll go right on the floor, right over there. My room's a mess right now. Right over there. Can we zoom? Oh yeah, that'll go right on the floor as you walk in. Once I get my wife to clean up the cat stuff. Okay. Thank you guys so much. That is so cool. You guys rock. Okay, let's talk about cold foil commons. Look at that. I love it. Let's talk about cold foil commons, everybody. All right, because I have been talking about cold foil commons for a long time, and the patrons who are at the tier that are my investment tier know that I've talked about this for 2 months. I thought that these were undervalued when they were like $75 to $125. And now they have shot up, and you know, the whole market has shot up. Let's be honest about that. but the whole market has shot up. But let's talk about why I believe that these cards, and why I believed that these cards were not $75 cards at the time, and why I believe that now that you're seeing $750, $699 sales on eBay, that's actually a pretty healthy market price, but that still has a lot of room to grow. So the print run numbers of these would put a legendary at about 1 in, really, because there's more, these are each set, right? This is every one other than my refraction bolters is at BGS. But there are only 5 legendaries, right, in each box. Okay, that's in each set. So there's 5 legendaries. Let's pretend this is a legendary. I don't have any cold foil legendaries. There are 5 legendaries. How are we doing this? Can we make it wider? Boom. There are 5 legendaries in each set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 legendaries in each set. Now, each one of these legendaries is in every 40 boxes, right? So, sorry, back up. There's 1 legendary in every 4 boxes. So that means that there are, each one legendary, 1 in 4 boxes, 1 in 4 boxes, 1 in 4 boxes, 1 in 4 boxes, 1 in 4 boxes. That means that each legendary appears 1 in every 20 boxes. Okay, I'm not changing anybody's life here with this information. Stay with me. Okay, that means, so 1 in every 4 boxes. That means 1 in every 3 boxes has a cold foil common. So 1 in every 3 boxes has a cold foil common, because 1 in every box is a common. So 1 in every 3 boxes is a cold foil common, right? But what do we notice about the cold foil commons? There are a lot more cold foil commons than there are legendaries. Oh my gosh, this is so hard math to accomplish by yourself. It's amazing. I'm being sarcastic, everybody. So these appear 1 in every 3 boxes. So, these appear in 3 of every 4 boxes. I'm so amazed by the Enlightened Strike Magic, I can't even talk. So my point being here, that individually, these are very, very close to the rarity of an individual legendary, because 3 in every 4 boxes, 1 in every 4 boxes, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these. So there's over twice as many, which makes, if you do the print run numbers, there's only about 200 more of each individual cold foil common as there are each individual legendary. So now you say, okay, Louis, but print run is not the only thing that matters, right? Well, that's true. That's true. Print run is not the only thing that matters. The other things that matter are iconic, things being iconic, right? So let's talk about some things that are iconic. Well, things being iconic matter. And the other thing that matters is usability, because we've learned that the cards in the game that are good go up in value more. So let's talk about things that are iconic. Is the Iron Rot set iconic? Well, I certainly think so. I think this defines WTR, really. This is like the base equipment for WTR. I would say that it's iconic. It's not played as much, although Iron Rot Gauntlets is played, Iron Rot Legs is played, right? But it's also played. I mean, Breaking Scales, Refraction Bolters, which is at BGS right now. Refraction Bolters, cards that are going to be played in every Ninja deck until they put in an arm equipment that is better, or if they put in an arm equipment that is better. Snapdragon Scalers, a generic equipment that gets used a ton. They are super played. So I would say that they are as versatile and as used currently as the legendary. So I think that's equal. So the print run is very similar. Okay, I think it's I can't do the math in my head right now, but I think it's like 815 or 814 or something like that of each individual legendary, based on the 16,666 print run, and that puts each individual common more at 1,000. I think it's just above 1,000. I think it's 1,024 if I remember correctly. So we've got equal or very similar print run. We've got both are iconic and both are legendary, or both are iconic or played in the game. And then the third factor here that I think that the cold foil commons have is this idea. Sorry, they're all collectible, right? But the cold foil commons is this idea that they are accessible. And they are getting less accessible by the second. But when these were $100, $125, They were the really the entry level of a cold foil. If you wanted a cold foil from WTR, you would buy one of these, and then you would get to own a cold foil, and it was cool. And so I think a lot of that has added to the value of these cards. Here's my hot take on these cards. Okay. I think that these cards will be how we determine the market, the way that the market is moving. If you look at Magic the Gathering, we've got the dual lands, the revised dual lands are kind of what we've picked, or what, and I know Rudy from Alpha Investments talks about it all the time, but also the market is evident that when the revised lands are going up, the whole market is going up. When the revised lands are going down, the whole market is going down. They kind of guide the whole market. And you can see the health of the market based on the revised dual lands. Well, I really believe that in 5 years, we will be looking at the health of the market based on the cold foil commons. I really believe that these start evening out closer to the legendaries. As the legendaries are pushing up to 3,000, a cold foil common at 700 is a lot more accessible. Even at 700, it's it's a reach, right? $700 is very expensive for a card. I did not pay $700 for any of these. I've been buying these since they were $120. That's when I started buying these. So I identified that they were undervalued based on the print run numbers, and I also again believed that they were iconic. Like a Barkbone Strapping. It was an iconic card. It was a great card. There was a helm of the Eisen's Peak that sold last week for $1,800. Ridiculous. That's too high right now for the current market price, but I totally see these getting there sooner rather than later, because they are drying up in the market. So I wanted to share the cold foil commons because I did just finish my collection. I got my last one in, and I wanted to just say that, like, I think that there's a lot of things like this that the attention is on the attention is really on the legendaries and the eye and blah 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 and the heart and whatever. The attention is on all those things, and when the attention is on something, you've got to find something else to invest in. If you've got your position in the other things, blah blah blah, most of us aren't going to get a position in on the eye. But if you're talking about just investing, it's really important to not only follow the market and to really set your own standard for what's important to you. And for me, the cold foil commons were important to me. But here's the biggest thing. If you're still watching here 12 minutes into the video, it's also just a really cool thing to collect. I mean, I hate that right now I'm missing one of these, because I would love to put, like I said, it's at BGS, but I would love to be able to put this all together and like put it in a frame or something like that. I think that would be super cool, because I really think that these are so iconic. Every single one of these cards, not every single one, but most of these cards has an iconic place in the history of Flesh and Blood and will have an iconic place in the future. And only being 1,000 of each is pretty dang cool. Like, it is pretty dang cool. I mean, I love when I identified that it was as rare or very close to as rare as a legendary, because again, there are 12 rather than 5, and it's only 3 times. I mean, it's not the equal rarity as a legendary, but it's very close. I started thinking of, man, how hard is it going to be to do a complete collection? And that's when I started buying them, because I really wanted a complete collection. And so I just wanted to share that. I really think that the cold foil commons still have some room to grow, and they will grow as the whole market grows. But I really, again, believe that this is how we will determine the health of the market, because of the accessibility of the price tag. And yeah, that's all I got. Let's show off this Enlightened strike mat, though. That thing's sweet. Look at this. Guys, thank you so much. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hey, guys, everybody remember to be kind to the people around you. And we will see you later today, probably, for, I don't know, some other video.